Hi, I'm Veronica with WatchMojo.com, and today we're speaking with garden expert Sean Fox from Home Depot to get all the tips to starting our own garden. So before we even begin to find our green thumb, we need to know what garden we want to start. What are the two options available?
The most common thing is to look between, do you want an easy garden to maintain or do you want a really colorful garden that you'll be working in every week? And the difference is perennials, they'll come back every year, so you can plant them once and they'll usually survive year after year, whereas annuals, they provide color all season long from spring right through to fall, but they're a little more work, they need more watering, and they die at the end of the year.
How much time should we invest in each garden?
With any garden, you want to work on it on a weekly basis just to take the weeds out, to make sure it's properly watered and so on. With a perennial garden, it might be 15 minutes a week as a minimum that you could maybe do. And that can go all the way up to hours every single day per week if you want to really have an extravagant garden with a lot of annuals and colors and well maintained day to day.
And what's the watering process?
If it's really hot and we have a bit of a drought without rain, you actually want to water it more than once a day. If there's some rain and some cloud and so on, then you might be able to get away with watering it once a week or every now and then.
My problem's always been that I either overwater or don't water at all my plants. So what's the best way to check the soil?
You can just with your thumb and feeling in the dirt, if it's moist, then there's enough water. If the earth is dry, then it needs water. So that's the simplest solution. To go beyond that, it's a little bit more complex.
Let's say you're ready to start your garden. What are some tools that you need to invest in?
We sell a kit of 3 things. It's just a mini little shovel with a small fork and with something that takes weeds out. Those are the 3 most basic things you need. For shrubs, then you'd also want a trimmer to trim the shrubs.
Is there anything that you can add once you're a pro?
You can get clippers, trimmers, there's a few extra things, but honestly the basics are what the majority of people use.
Now, one of the most important parts of your garden is the soil, so what should you think about when coming to the store?
When choosing the soil, the first thing is it's up front when you're planting it that you need to have the right mix of soil. There's different types of soil for different types of plants. Separate from that, you can buy things like Miracle-Gro or other things that will provide vitamins, we could say, for the plants. You can add compost. There's shrimp compost, sheep compost, and cow compost.
Well, we can't wait to see our flowers blooming. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.